The National Lesbian and Gay Journalists Association is an organization of journalists, media professionals, and students working from within the news industry to foster fair and accurate coverage of LGBT issues. Raymond and I were at their recent honors benefit and awards reception where Jane Goodman and Roberto Hernandez were honored.
The National Lesbian and Gay Journalists Association works within the news industry to foster unbiased coverage of LGBT issues in the print, broadcast, and online news media. We're at the Post Rio restaurant in San Francisco for the NLGJA Northern California Chapter's annual Fall Honors Benefit and Awards reception.
Well, our mission really is to create a networking resource for journalists that are in the LGBT community. We also really like to make sure that we're seeing fair and accurate coverage of the LGBT community. So we are able to do that by creating a style book for newsrooms throughout the country to kind of show them the right wording that they need to use when they're discussing stories of an LGBT nature. So it's really kind of a twofold mission of both being for journalists and then also benefiting journalists of all genders and persuasions.
When Roy Aarons founded NLGJA almost 20 years ago, there were probably three main things that he was working on and people were working on. One was fair and accurate coverage. Two was working toward an environment where people could be comfortable being out in the newsroom. The third was domestic partner benefits and equality and personnel issues.
Our recipients tonight, Roberto Hernandez and Jane Goldman, are people that our board have either heard about or discussed or known or worked with. And I really think that Roberto Hernandez is a direct link for our Hispanic community.
My short experience in the mass media and with the Latino community, being an open gay man, it has changed. At least the part that I'm living and that experience, it's a lot of change. For me, it's a lot of rewarding when I'm hearing people, oh, I didn't know about this, or we don't know about the gays having this very troubled life, or oh, thank you for teaching us about this thing in the gay Latino community.
The work he's doing is groundbreaking, and he's a voice and a role model for a lot of our community.
And the people, you know what, understand me. And they listen to me. And now, these people, they agree with me, they follow me, and they fighting with me. That is a change. And that is a change that I'm proud that I promoted. I'm not that I do I was the one that I do the change, but for sure, I'm promoting, and they follow me.
And then the work that Jane's been doing, she was involved in NLGJA at the beginning. So to have her, still be working in media and to be, making big changes and leading a large corporate structure at CBS Interactive now, she's a role model to so many people who are maybe start one way, she founded a magazine, now she's working online.
I really admire the people in this organization who have worked so hard to promote fairness in the media and fairness in workplace issues. So I am tremendously humbled and honored to think that I might have made some small difference, because I know that many of the people in the organization have made a tremendous difference.
Clayton Trosclair was our 2009 Bob Ross Student Scholarship awardee, and he was pretty phenomenal. Clayton's work as a UC Berkeley graduate student in journalism was above par. He submitted some packages that he had produced for different local TV outlets, and then also his writing skills were just really well stated, or nice eloquence to them. We were just really impressed with the level of professionalism that he's reached already. And so I think that he's just a great person to support and, as he moves forward. And he's also a great person to carry the message of NLGJA to his classmates and colleagues at UC Berkeley. So we're really proud of Clayton and really excited to be able to participate a little bit in his bright future.
From the time that I was a child, it was really the only thing that I ever wanted to do. I can't really remember wanting to do something else. I was always interested in the news and knowing what was going on, and I also feel that it's really important to make sure that we let people know what's going on in our communities and what's going on with our government and what's happening in the environment. There's so many issues that people really need to know about. and I wanted to be a part of that. It's really important, especially in consideration of the budget problems that the state has had, and so the University of California has unfortunately had to raise student fees and tuition, and that's really impacted all of us. And so the support of organizations like NLGJA is really important for me personally.
We've really enjoyed getting to know our membership and also to having regular interaction with our membership. And even if they're small methods, whether it be a small cocktail party or if they're big events like this one, we just want to kind of bring everyone in and say we're all here to work together to improve all of the landscape of journalism here in the Bay Area, because we really think by staying connected to each other is how we're going to make the future better for journalism in general.
In San Francisco, this is Raymond Hong for Outlook Video. We'd love to get mail from you. Send it to Outlook Video at P.O. Box 390996, Mountain View, California, 94039-0996.
To contact us by telephone, call 408-293-3040, extension 205.
Or you can send email to comments@outlookvideo.org.
To learn more about Outlook Video and to get a list of our air dates and times, point your web browsers to outlookvideo.org.